The man saw a passerby who was thinner than paper, so rubbed his eyes. He turned and found the woman's body split into three. The skirt was still spinning. This directly stunned the man, waiting for him to put down his covered eyes. Only then did the woman return to her original state. He then covered his eyes again and looked down the street. To his horror, he realized the pedestrians had all mutated. The woman turned into a mosaic. The socket salesman had sockets all over his body, and men with sunglasses growing all over their bodies, and people who turned into big trees. Some even split in half, shopping with their own halves. The terrified man kept backing up, but he accidentally bumped into a black boss. Turning to apologize, he found the gangster boss a robot. The man was so scared that he slapped the boss. The boss was furious. He had his boys grab the man and take him to the corner, then took out a big knife and was about to cut off the man's fingers. But then the man suddenly asked him, "Why do you want to take a sickle to cut your own fingers?" The black boss felt puzzled, but the next second his hand suddenly kept trembling. His face was also covered with tears. Thinking that the man knew witchcraft, the black boss rushed away, and the man who escaped rushed to the doctor, wanted to know why he saw the monster. The doctor said the craniotomy he had done, it made him turn on his sixth sense. The monsters he saw were people who had been hurt inside. Some depressed men went back to the car to think about life. At that moment, two strong men suddenly appeared and arrested him. It turned out that they were sent by the boss. The black boss asked the man what he did to him earlier. The man covered his eyes when he heard that. He realized that black boss had turned into a robot again, and underneath the machine shell was actually a child. The man tells black boss about his discovery, but after hearing this, black boss threatened to chop off his fingers. It turns out that this is the deepest trauma in Boss Black's heart. When he was a child, he was fighting with his friends for a toy. He accidentally cut off his friend's finger with a sickle. Since then, a psychological shadow has arisen. That's why he threatened to cut off their fingers. After telling the truth, the machine shell on the black boss instantly disintegrated, revealing the guilt-ridden kid inside. He always wanted to atone for his friend's sins, so he cut off his finger, announcing that he would quit the gang and never do evil again. The man was blindfolded again to check, finding that the black boss had completely regained his human form. The man immediately felt immensely relieved, feeling that he had done a good thing. But by next day, his hands were mechanical.